Hello and welcome back to CoinTempo. Today we're going to talk about a new fork from Bitcoin.
Bitcoin God.
This fork is announced in what looks like a text message today in an article by William Subberg on the Cointelegraph. It really piqued my interest because as we scroll down in the article, there is the person who's leading the fork, Chandler Guo. And it looks like this person announced in a text message to somebody else, Bitcoin God will be forked off the main Bitcoin chain at block height 501225, which will happen on December 25th to be symbolic of me giving candy to all Bitcoin holders. The total amount will be 21 million, no pre-mine. Everyone can claim their GOD from major exchanges all over the world. The profit from POS mining, which is proof of stake, will be distributed to all Bitcoin God users. So, looks like no mining on this Bitcoin. So that's strange. He claims here, when he was asked if it was a joke, that he wants to confirm that it's real. So I think it's kind of interesting that it says that the profit from proof of stake mining will be distributed to all Bitcoin God users. I'm not really sure what the details are on that, but maybe we'll find more out later. It says on his official Twitter post, Bitcoin God will be forked off the main Bitcoin chain at block. Well, that's what I told you just before. So it seems to me like
Bitcoin God.
There's no web page that I can find. No mention of replay protection, which was a security issue for the Bitcoin project, or the Bitcoin Gold project. And this fork isn't even hiding anything. This guy is simply just trying to draw attention to himself and maybe his mining operation, but that wouldn't make sense since he's claiming this is a proof of stake coin. Or just to get money out of it. Personally, I like the free money, but it's getting hard to follow lately. A lot of forks in December. I think this is our third one. Is this a Bitcoin killer? Well, I'm not a financial advisor, and you don't have to take my word for it, but I think no. It seems clear this is just a ploy to give people free money. I foresee this coin dumping as soon as possible after the launch. I'd tell you what exchanges that it's being listed on, but that information is either very hard to find by anyone at this point or unknown at this time. But what we do know now is that it's projected to be 20 days from the fork. Once again at block 501,225. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin Block Explorer to see where we're at. Right now we are at block 497,820. So we are definitely getting close. I wanted to take a look at this guy's Twitter profile. Chandler Guo, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He seems to be pretty active in the Bitcoin community. It seems he joined Twitter in 2002 and that he has been a speaker on Bitcoin for a while. And I couldn't actually get a whole lot of information just from looking here. A lot of this is in another language that I can't read, and Google didn't seem to want to translate it. But looking at his actual there's an article about him on the BBC.com, and the beginning of it goes like this. On the edge of a tiny Chinese town in a strange building where you can get an insight into the future, only a handful of people know what's happening inside. So I guess he's keeping these operations a bit private from 2016. If you scroll down later in the article, you find out that he is a 30-year-old and a co-founder of BitBank and a Bitcoin entrepreneur. He describes himself as an investor.
Bitcoin God.
Later in the article, you see a picture of Guo is developing an app which can mine the digital currency from a smartphone or tablet. He believes that China is likely to become the center of digital currencies universe. Guo has built 2 fully functional mines in China and is building what he claims to be the largest Bitcoin mine in the world, capable once complete, of producing more than 30% of Bitcoin globally. This article is a bit behind by probably a year, but this was definitely his intention to become a leader in mining. So you can find more out about this person on LinkedIn. A lot of his skills and information are in Chinese. So if you know Chinese, you could check that out. It seems that he is in the Haidian district of Beijing. So this is different from some of the other forks in that there's not very much anonymity here. You know exactly who this guy is, which to me means that he's not really pushing this fork as an innovation on the blockchain technology or anything like that. He's got an 8 megabyte block size, so that's something we've seen before. I really think, like I said, the purpose of this is probably just going to be to create extra money off of Bitcoin. Feel free to leave me a comment about today's video, whether you liked it or didn't like it. If there's a topic you want to see covered, please let me know that as well. Want to see more cryptocurrency topics? Please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell for notifications on my latest episodes. If you'd like to leave a donation, see the description below for details. See you next time!